the new quality revolution in a new philosophical orientation representing a major shift from traditional quality as a philosophy, and which has become baseline. At the core, static dimensions that have characterized the previous quality revolution are no longer sufficient for ensuring the survivability of a modern enterprise, whether it is the definition of constancy of purpose or systems or management of systems, process management, or the structural arrangements of an organization, and how improvement creates optimization in processes and core support activities is no longer sufficient. What is at the core, insofar as the quality of disruptiveness is concerned, is insight and foresight. Constancy of purpose in this sense is through insight gained through managing by facts, managing by data manipulation, managing through simulation of scenarios, and managing through predictability. The decision making is not to maintain status quo, but rather to challenge whether the existing status quo is sufficient enough to guarantee survivability and prosperity of the enterprise. The ultimate result is not to drive with the existing capabilities, but to explore possibilities for shaping the future and therefore predicting the path of success of an enterprise in the long run. Furthermore, the role of leadership is to look at the true meaning of an enterprise as related to what it delivers and what it stands for, instead of just being myopically focusing on what it does without asking the big questions. The other aspects of a quality of disruptiveness that have displaced the significance of the previous quality revolution is the need for adaptability and increasing the pace of performance. The need of adaptability is not by reacting to change, but rather is by proactively embracing change and absorbing its effects positively for generating faster momentum and generating bigger impact. This is different from a mindset that prepares the organization for dealing with adverse external conditions and or protects its membrane from the external environment. A modern enterprise is dynamically operating, is defined as an ecosystem which is open and connected, and thereby adaptability is a bigger capability that helps define the quality of disruptiveness, and which is required in a modern competitive context. Agility is also a new characteristic of the quality of disruptiveness, since an organization has to change course if need be, reconfigure itself if need be, change entirely its strategic direction if need be, and not necessarily to deal with adverse effects, but also to exploit opportunities that could present themselves. A foresight orientation, therefore, makes strategic planning and the driving of an enterprise's vision more flexible and with agility as a capability for changing the course and making decisions that can help the organization by ensuring its survivability and sustain the path of competitive performance is a big plus in this disruptive era. As figure 14 shows, the quality of disruptiveness will also depend on a different set of assets in addition to its human capital, knowledge capital, structural capital. The enabling force for modern competitiveness would be the transformational outcomes from digital technology and the net effect of the smart infrastructure capital that an enterprise builds, together with the social capital that extends the dynamic aspects of a modern enterprise beyond the traditional protocols and interfaces to an open, largely connected environment where collaboration, connections, and sources of input can help steer the organization safely and enable it to develop predictive paths for the future that are prosperous and which can steer it towards safety. Lastly, in addition to its distinctive capabilities and transformational orientation through innovation at the highest level possible, using leveraging as an opportunity for making big leaps in competitiveness, and through its ability to continue to extend its connections from an open system perspective and drive super excellence through disruption and big leaps in performance. At the foundation, a quality of disruptiveness will still need to create the lean, dynamic enterprise so as to ensure its viability and sustainability from the returns that it can expect from its transactions and from delivering value at a super excellence standard.